Today's reading is the shortest one yet, Psalm 133. It starts, "Behold, how good and pleasant it is to dwell together in unity." On St. George's Day, the story I told ended with George and the dragon agreeing to be friends. We're going to have episode 2 today, so if you missed that one, you might like to recap. The whole box set is on the Cathedral website, so you can scroll back and see that episode on the 23rd of April. Today's beautiful psalm is about dwelling together in unity, so I thought we might see what could happen when George and the dragon hang out together for the first time as friends. Morning, George. How are you? Hot, I should think, in all that armour. Yes, boiling actually. Well, why not take it off? Why are you wearing it anyway? Well, I'm a knight, aren't I? In shining armour, you know. Besides, be prepared, Scout's motto. You never know when you might need it. But we're friends now, aren't we, George? There isn't going to be any fighting today. You could have left your armour and your weapons at home. All very well for you to say, but you've got your teeth and your claws and your fiery breath with you. Yes, but I'm not going to use them. So you say, but can I really be sure of that? Come on, George, we're friends now, aren't we? Friends need to trust each other. In fact, you can't be friends with anyone you don't really trust. Anyway, I've got biblical precedent, dragon, so there. You can't beat that. Ephesians 6. You can read all about it. It tells you to put on your armour. Look. You see? Breastplate, shield, sword, it's all there. Ephesians 6. Yes, quite. But aren't you being a tinsy bit selective in the bits you're quoting? Selective? What do you mean? Well, if you leave out those words you just read and read the other words in between, what do you get then? God, truth, righteousness, peace, faith, gospel, salvation, the word of God. What exactly are you getting at, dragon? Well, it's figurative language, isn't it? You know, metaphor, the armour of God. It doesn't actually mean put a metal barricade between you and your best friend. Or your enemy, actually, but we won't go there today. Oh, right. So you think God would rather I took my armour off? But can I still be a knight and everything? Oh, yes. I'm sure you'll find the bravest people don't need to hide behind defences. OK, well, if you really think so, we could take it off. I must say, that's a relief. It's a huge burden carrying all this heavy stuff around, and I can hardly see through the visor. There you go. Now you can see better. And I can see the real George as well. How do you do, George? It's really nice to meet you properly. Oh, I must remember where it is and pick it up on the way home. Oh, I wouldn't bother about that. I think you'll find you're better off without it. Well, George took off one suit of armour and left it to rust in the grass. But not all our defences are quite so easy to take off and leave behind. Until we do that, though, our friendships are compromised, whether with other people or with God. Behold, how good and pleasant it is to dwell together in unity.